What the hell? How the fuck did I get here on this beach? That was me. I brought you here. I'm a beach wizard. A beach wizard? Expand on that for me. Roll that out for me. What's that all about? Retired from being a regular wizard. Now I'm a beach wizard. It's pretty much just like being a regular wizard. I've still got all the cool wizard powers, levitation, spell casting. The main thing is, since I'm on a beach, I don't really have to get like involved in wizard politics. It's like Florida for old people, except I'm a wizard and I just live on this beach. Must be nice. Oh yeah, I bet you think so. I bet you'd think so, considering that you're not a beach wizard. So hey, whoa, hey, I'm just a guy, man. Simple guy, simple life, simple wants, simple likes. All I want's a simple wife. No more pain, no more strife. Oh, that was cute. What are those lyrics? Oh, well, like honestly, yeah, like it probably could be, but like honestly, it's like you weren't even really supposed to hear those lyrics that I would just like drop there, because like it's kind of a song I've been workshopping around at like major music labels lately, but like it's kind of top secret, but like honestly, I was just giving you a little taste, but like it's no big deal. So you strike me as the type of guy who's pretty hard to be around. Oh yeah, well you strike me as a fucking dick. Boom. Oh come on. I mean, is that necessary? Beach wizard says what? What? Pfft. Got you, nerd. No, I am a beach wizard, though, so you've simply tricked me into stating a fact. Can you beach wizard me home? Yeah, I think that would be a good call. This was clearly a mistake. I thought we might be best buds, but you're honestly just horrible, so yeah.
Hey everybody, welcome back to some Sagevivor Season 7, and welcome to the finale. It's finally finale night. This next video is a little bit more of like a memoir slash just kind of celebrating everybody that made the finale, since there's so little players and it's pretty straightforward on what goes on here. There's not a lot of narrative to build, but everybody was having a great time, and so it's a little bit more of them reflecting on their time slash speaking about what's happening actively a little bit. So it's kind of fun. And so we will see how that progresses, and we're going to go from 6 to 3 tonight and then down in our Discord. So if you haven't joined the Discord already, that's where we'll be heading over to announce the winner, read the votes, give away the awards, and all that good stuff. So make sure you do that. Enough yapping. Let's get into the tea.
They came, they went, now they're ghosts in the game. Some played it smart, some lost their flame. Whispers in the island, the echoes remain. Sagevivor ghosts, chatting through the pain. They came and they went, now they're ghosts in the game. Some played it smart, some lost their flame. Whispers in the island, the echoes remain. Sagevivor for ghosts, chatting through the pain. So here's to the fallen, the ones who got played. Some left in glory, some thrown in the shade. The game don't stop, it's a battle to fight. Who's next to go? Man, it might be me tonight. They came and they went, now they're ghosts in the game. Some played it smart, some lost their flame. All different stories, all different vibes. But one thing's for sure, this game eats you alive.
Alright, catching up on my videos. So this is the start of the finale, and we start having the conversation about who's gonna go, and we're at final 6. So it's me, Jojo, Love, Devin, Bobo, and Iron. I'm not gonna lie, I pushed pretty hard for Iron to go this week. I knew that based off of the competitions that we had coming up to this point, that a lot of them were not in the wheelhouse of Iron. And so I knew that whatever was coming next was likely going to be something that was his forte. And I didn't want to take the risk of him comping out and it not being me, JoJo, and Love as the final three. So I pushed really hard to have him voted out this time, but Love refused. She ended up offering to sacrifice herself if he comped out. So let's hope he doesn't. Let's hope he doesn't fucking do that. But this week it's gonna be Bobo. It just is. He's trying to pump fake this idol that he wants us to believe that he has, but we know he doesn't, and we know that the message he has about an idol was the one that TP had. So we're not worried. So we'll see how the vote goes, and it shouldn't matter. Me, JoJo, and Love have the majority with the steal vote and my idol piece, so we'll be fine. I'll probably end up playing my idol piece. It's the last time I can play it, so I don't think it's gonna matter either way. I'm pretty sure wherever I play it, it'll end up being a waste anyways and unneeded, so it is what it is. I just didn't want to leave it in my pocket. But that's it. There's not a whole lot going on right now. Like I expected, once me, JoJo, and Love made it to Final 6, it was going to be a wash. And so long as Iron doesn't end up in Final 4, then it should be me, JoJo, and Love in Final 3. And everything is as planned. So we'll see. But,
Well, the day's looking grim. Yeah. The plan was to take out Iron, but as of right now, of me recording this, it doesn't look like Love is on board or Angel was able to get on board, and now JoJo is prepared to bail on it and vote me, if that's the case. So I'm trying to talk to Love and really break her. Like, you don't have to play this game loyal from start to finish. Like, there's threats in this game to win it all, and if you want to win, you have to take those people out. And if you want to be blinded by that, then sure, be blinded. But yeah. So right now, I'm trying to convince Love to vote Iron, and I don't think she'll lie to me about what she's doing, which means if I get the confirmation that she's voting me, then I will go into tribal chat and stir the pot. And then if that looks like it's not gonna work, then I will be playing my shot in the dark, because I want to at least have some sort of chance of a miracle tonight. Oh, if my shot in the dark were to hit, that would be unreal, because it would be so funny seeing these people turn on each other, especially with JoJo immune. What are you gonna do in that situation, Love? You gonna try and vote Angel? You gonna vote Iron? You gonna vote someone else? It'd be unreal. It'd be pure cinema. So yeah, that's pretty much the game plan at this point. There's not much left to lose. I've been on the bottom. I've tried so hard this game to make moves, but I just haven't been able to get anything to stick, and it really sucks, because I feel like I've been so open and honest about the moves that I've wanted to make, but nobody has wanted to give me the time of day or commit to any of the things that I've wanted to do. It's just been a tough season. I feel like I've tried to continue to push, even when things haven't gone well. So like, I'm not upset with how I've played this season, but more so just disappointed that things weren't able to go my way. So yeah, we'll see. It's nearing the end, and like, I guess if I were to get voted out here, it'd be all right, because it's not like I've had much to work with anyways. It'd be kind of just putting me out of my misery. Not to say that I'm miserable, but I've appreciated everything that's gone into this season. Just this cast wasn't really for me, and I've tried to do my best to adapt to it, but it just felt like I was kind of kicked to the curb and put on the outside from a very long time ago, and that's just sticked for the whole season. So yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I'm just gonna continue to try and talk to Love, and if that doesn't go well, then I'll raise hell. And thank you to everyone who's spectated me this season. Whether you like me or not, I at least tried to be somewhat entertaining, and tried to at least be someone fun to have in this season, even though things haven't gone my way. And big shout out to the production team and Sage for casting me and giving me this opportunity. I'm like, as much as I might sound like a dick sometimes, I'm pretty thankful for everything, and yeah, so I wanted to make sure that I included that because I don't want that to be left out. Yeah, I'm thankful, but things are nearing the end.
Okay, so now we're in finale part 2, and JoJo dropped a vote on Iron. Iron dropped a vote on Devin, and then me, Love, Devin, and the steal a vote from Bobo voted Bobo out. Why we dropped all these stray ass votes makes no fucking sense to me because we all knew Bobo didn't have an idol, so I don't understand what the fuck ever. It doesn't matter. Oh. Anyways, so this week, in beautiful fashion, as predicted, Iron decides to take the win. We told Love that this would happen, but she fought for him. She sacrifices herself for him. It has nothing to do with me. As long as she keeps her word, I don't really care. I don't care. Because as long as she keeps her word, I still end up in Final 3. Which means, as of right now, so long as Love keeps her word, I have made Final Tribal Council, bitch. So not only have I made Final 5, which is my personal record, period, ever, I just secured my spot in Final 3, which means I just made my first Final Tribal Council, my first, like, period. Like, I've never even had an opportunity to win a game before. I've never made it past Final 6. So, like, this is it. It's my first finale, first Final Tribal Council, and first time at Final 5. And I am guaranteed Final 3 now. I don't even know how to act. I don't know how to act or how to feel. I cried. That's not happening on camera. So there's that. But yeah, this was a huge moment for me. But let me get into the gameplay. So, Devin decided that he wanted to slide on my DMs on some fake shit. Mind you, I have known about Devin and JoJo and Love since the Ryan flip. And then he came to my DMs and he gave me this fake ass apology, and I don't know if the tears were real or fake, but you know, he was emotional in RVC, and he basically wanted to make up. So, you know, everything that happened up to this point was kind of like us trying to rebuild that friendship that we lost. And so I kind of leaned into him and into that feeling just so he could have a sense of security with me. But I always knew that he was never going to trust me and that he wanted me out. He told JoJo as much. JoJo told me immediately after he told him just as much. And so when we handed him off, when I handed him off to JoJo and JoJo swooped him up, like me and JoJo had already talked about, it was what it was. Like, he was no longer a vital part of my immediate game. I took that opportunity and leaned into Iron a lot more because I had nowhere else to go, and I was not going to expose my relationship with JoJo and Love. So it was what it was. But now that we're at Final Four and Iron won immunity, 600,000. Who does that? Devin is cooked. Even if he got Iron to flip, it doesn't matter. Devin is cooked, and there's nothing he can do about it. And so yeah, so whenever we had a conversation, I gave him this fake ass reason as to why I decided I wasn't gonna stand next to him. And I basically was like, oh, I want to go to the end with the strongest games and like whatever, which is not necessarily false, but it's also not the truth. So the truth is I want to go to the end of the game with Love and JoJo, as we planned forever ago. And that's what it was gonna be. So obviously I can't expose my relationship to Love and JoJo to him, because if he goes to Iron is very liable to just go off in whatever the next competition is. And if he does, then we risk not being in Final 3 together. I risk having to do Fire against Love. So yeah, so we're not telling him that. Sorry, Devin. So the only thing I'm doing right now is jury management. On Iron. I want to make sure that I keep this bond strong, because hopefully if he wins the last challenge, he just takes me to Final Tribal Council, and JoJo and Love have to tough it out. Obviously that's worst case scenario. Obviously I don't know if Love is going to hold true to her promise. But either way, if I don't have to deal with it, that's ideal. But regardless of whatever, Devin is cooked, and there's really nothing he can do about it short of some magical idol that nobody knows about, which I don't think exists. So we shall see.
Truly, everyone, it has been a blast. I have had so much fun playing this. This has been an absolutely wild ride from start to finish. I set out just wanting to be 12th place, and you know, I fought hard to be here and made it all the way to the final 5, and I'm still fighting. I'm still trying to convince Iron it's not gonna work, but you know, I just can't give up. It's just not how my brain works. But I have had so much fun, and not really looking forward to going to Ponderosa, where Heck is probably going to continue to be a mean person. But you know, yeah, I've had a blast, and I feel like I've played my ass off every second that I was in this game, and don't know how many people have been keeping up with my confessionals, or you know, although I know Dibs, I know you've been my #1 fan this whole time, so yeah, bro. But yeah, this has been a blast, and I wouldn't do anything differently. The only thing I'd maybe do differently is I wish I pushed a little harder to save Bobo last round. I knew in my gut that I made the wrong choice last round in not pushing harder for that, but I really trusted in Love more than I should have, and that's on me. But I really think if I had done things differently last round, I think I could have survived this vote. But as soon as Bobo went out last round, I was like, oh yeah, I'm fucked. Which is why I played the fuck out of Tetris and fried my brain playing Tetris for like 12 hours straight. But yeah, I mean, I had so much fun, and I can't wait to watch all these episodes. And yeah, thanks for listening to me yap in these confessionals. Yeah, I mean, I feel like as a filmmaker and storyteller, I'm content with the story playing out this way. you know, I would have obviously loved to get to Final Tribal and explain my game to people a little more, but, you know, coming in here knowing already that I was a social threat, and using that, and continuing to be a social threat, and getting all the way to the Final Five, so much fun. So much fun. I had a blast, and yeah, thanks for following my journey on this season, and I hope it's been entertaining. And yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think of other things to say, but I'm sure I'll think of stuff after this. But yeah, all I can really think of right now is just, yeah, I played my ass off. I played true to myself. I was genuine with people, and as genuine as you can be in Survivor. But I mean, I feel like I played the best I could with this group. A very emotional group, not very logical, which is sometimes frustrating, but it's still been a lot of fun, and I guess that's all I really got. But I feel like there was another thing I was gonna say, but I guess that's it. Yeah, unless something, I don't think Iron's gonna change his mind, but it wouldn't really matter that much anyway, because I don't know that anyone else would flip on Love. But I just hope the jury's able to see through Love's whole, you know, oh, I'm so honest thing, because it's like, you are not. You're playing Survivor. You've definitely lied to people, so like, it's not really a way to sell your game. But yeah, I am content in accepting my fate, and all I can really say is I hope you had fun watching me. I'm gonna keep doing my thing, making my movies, writing my movies, and one day maybe I'll partake in another org, and maybe I'll be in the finals that time. But other than that, all I can really say is peace out, and thank you.
Hello. Non-evacuated I am here. Holy fuck, the last... Oh, that's my messenger. The last 48 hours have been some of the most intense, stressful moments of my life. We didn't evacuate. We were supposed to evacuate, but my dad's pretty stubborn, so we ended up staying. But it was all good. I'm safe for now. The fire is wherever the fuck it is. It's like out that direction somewhere, like 4 or 5 kilometers out. So we're still not out of the yet, but it's not smoky, it's not orange like it was yesterday. If you've seen Tribe Chat at all, it's been pretty shocking. But I don't think I've actually mentioned a video commission yet. But you know, we've had some pretty bad fires in my area recently. So, but regardless, I'm recording this after the latest tribal, but I'll go. There's not really a whole lot to talk about, if I'm being perfectly honest. It was a pretty clear-cut Bobo vote. I voted Devin and Jojo voted me. Jojo voted me strictly out of jury management for Devin, because he wants to have Devin vote for him on the jury, which is fine. I'm not gonna pander to any jury member. I'm just gonna let my game speak for itself. If people want to pander, they can pander. It is what it is. It's just not how I play. But we decided that after Pekka went pretty flawlessly. The shot in the dark didn't work, fortunately. Unfortunately for Pekka, Pekka recorded the most iconic video, the most iconic video in the history of any org I've ever seen in my life. So, I love Pekka, adore Pekka. I'm so glad that I got to meet him, but he just wasn't in the game plan, so we had to vote him out. So then the next on the chopping block, the last of the Underdogs Alliance had to go. It was just as simple as that. Bobo had to go. He tried to bluff everyone with an idol. He tried to scare everyone by posting TP's idle message in the chat. He fought his heart out, but he just didn't. He didn't have the power. He didn't have the sway in people. And I think I've instilled the ideology of taking the best at the end pretty firmly at this point. We're at final 5 now. And I don't want to say confident because it sounds arrogant, but I am like 80% sure I make it to FTC at this point. Like, there is no world where Angel votes me in any world, and I don't see a world at all where Love votes me either. So I truly don't believe that I'm going home at any point from now on. And Devin goes home here, then Jojo goes home at 4, and it's me, Angel, Love at the end. And that's what I'm predicting will happen. But I could also put Love on the block, because I feel Love will have the best shot against me just because of her insane likability. And I think that I do genuinely lose to Love's likability. I think that I'm pretty disliked on the jury because of how dominant my alliance has been that I've formed with my relationships. While Pekka might say that they're handing me $200, I truly believe that it's going to be a lot tougher than that. I just don't. The problem with the final 4 that I have is that I've got to upset someone. Like, someone has to go at final 4, and if it is final 2, I need to make sure that I'm set up to. I need to make sure that I'm set up to be able to survive a final 3 immunity challenge situation. So I need Angel in the end, regardless. So Angel is not going home. It's just a matter of figuring out if I want to take Jojo or if I want to take Love. I really believe Love would take me over Angel if Love were to miraculously win the final immunity challenge at Final 3. I truly believe that Love would take me over Angel just because of everything that I've done for her and our personal relationship. But you just don't know. But it's also, if it isn't Final 2, then I've got to think about. I have to think about my own chances to winning. I can't, because I think all 4 players are amazing, but I think Love has played the most spectacularly, and I think I have to at least try and make my chances better by taking Love out than taking Jojo out at that point. But then I'm going to get questioned at FTC because my whole philosophy has been, oh, go to the best at the end and trying to beat the end. Use your voice to try and sway the jury. So it's a thought that I'm having a lot of trouble with at the moment. I don't know what I'm going to do. This Final 5 challenge is Tetris. I love Tetris. I adore Tetris. I would be stunned if I lost. If I'm being perfectly honest, not being arrogant, but I would. Someone needs to be Tetris God. They need to know how to do the T-spins, the triple T-spins, to be able to beat my score, I feel like. Or the score, or the other option is it was so ungodly close that it was within thousands of points. Because I feel like I can improve my score, but I'm not gonna sit here for 2-3 hours playing nothing but Tetris to increase my score by a couple thousand in the hopes that it was enough to surpass the person that's above me. Especially when I don't know how good anyone else is at Tetris. Like, everyone in the chat said, oh, I love Tetris, I play Tetris a lot, but you say you play Tetris a lot, but we'll see what happens. If I don't win immunity here, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think we just vote out Devin anyway. Also, Angel played an idle piece last travel, which I don't know where he got that from. It might have been the production one that he begged for, that we talked about in VC. I'm not entirely sure. But that's where the game's at for me currently. I am in a good spot. I don't think I'm in the best spot. I don't think I'm playing the best game I've ever played. I don't think this is an astonishing 100% chance to win game. I think I just need to... I really need to sell myself at FTC, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to write a banger FTC speech. I'm not going to record a video for this one because I feel like people will get a bit annoyed when I have to watch for 50 minutes of content. But it is what it is. So I'm just going to try and go into FTC as prepared as I possibly can. I'm going to have to recap all the events of the season, and hopefully I'm not an FTC flop. I mean, if I make it to FTC, I've made it to FTC, and I would like to keep my 100% FTC win rate. I would like to, but this play style that I've embarked on this season specifically has not attributed to a good chance of that happening. But I've got to give you your all. Alright, that's it from me. Hopefully I'm safe and I don't have to evacuate, but if I do, this might be the last one. So I love you guys. Mwah, ta-ta.
And we're in Final 5, but motherfucker, dude, we might as well be in Final 4, and motherfucker, dude, we might as well be in Final 3. Unless it's a fire-making challenge and I get fucked out of it, but I think even then, Mother Love would go to fire-making before she would send me or let me go. Ever. But here's the thing, bro. We're cooking. All right, let's go back. So it's Final 5. The vote is about to be Devin. It's going to be maybe 3-1-1. Iron might throw one on me just because he's a silly little guy, but it should be 4 votes on Devin, and it should be 1 vote on probably Angel. He might vote Love, but I want him to vote Angel because I want Angel to receive votes this season, and I want 0 votes to my name until the final tribal council. Bada boom. Bada boom. So that's what we're doing right now. Devin's about to go, and the excellent thing is, so we're trying to hide. It's been absolute walking on eggshells with Love because she's so like, I want to be honest in this game. I want to be an honest person and tell the truth and not lie. But then she withholds information. So, like, withholding information isn't in her whole being truthful policy. And in my opinion, I think that it's still being untruthful. You're withholding important information from people, and it is manipulating. It is 100% manipulating whether or not she wants that title. I love her to death, but this is a game in which you manipulate. So, like, just own it. Just own what you're doing. This would be a lot easier if we were just lying to Devin all day about this vote. Like, yeah, we're going to vote out Angel. Be a lot easier that way. It would keep Iron a lot more comfortable. But they're so obsessed with this idea of... Or Love is so obsessed with this idea of being truthful to Devin about him going home without revealing that me, her, and Angel are a Final 3 because she doesn't want Iron to find out and subsequently gun stupid donkey hard for this final immunity. Because the last thing we need is Iron winning it. All we need is Iron to not win final immunity. I feel pretty good about that. So Devin's about to go home here. Angel's going to be a little bit busy tomorrow. I am completely free. Love is completely free. And Iron is supposedly going to Melbourne with his girlfriend. I think that could be a bluff/alibi just so that he can more comfortably focus on the challenge without us expecting it. I don't give a fuck, dude. I am going stupid donkey hard for this thing. Everyone thinks that I need it anyway, even though I know that's not the case. I know I don't need it. So if Final 4 is just a pure vote and me, Angel, or Love win immunity, then we just vote out Iron, and then it's me, Angel, Love in Final 3. Now, if Iron wins final immunity, then we're hitting Love with the I told you so, and Love already knows it. She's already told us that if Iron wins final immunity, that she will fall on the sword for both me and Angel to let us go into final tribal. Stop that. Don't eat the fucking box. Chill. You get on my fucking nerves, man. I'm kidding, bro. Hey. Eating my box. So yeah, if Iron wins final immunity, then Angel or Love has told us that she will fall on the sword and let me, Iron, and Angel be the final tribal council, in which case I do still think that I beat both of them. It's not going to be as easy as beating Love, I don't think, but you know, I still think I could beat Iron. There have been so many times where I've saved his fucking ass. It's been so many times where he should have went home if I just went with that other group, but I didn't want to because I knew that I knew that Angel had Iron by the fucking throat the whole game. So that basically made Iron another one of my numbers. So yeah, I'm not worried about Iron in a final tribal council. What I am worried about is if this final 4 thing is like it is in real Survivor, where the immunity winner sends 2 people into a fire-making challenge. That's not good. And I don't like that. If I win, if I win and that's the case, then I would probably... Yeah, no, jury would ream me if I kept Angel safe, so I would have to keep Love safe and then make Iron and Angel go at it in fire making. That would be the best option for me. But if Iron wins that, or literally if anyone wins that, they might send me in against Iron. Or if Iron wins, he probably sends me in against Angel. And then we fucking do whatever fire making is. And I'm a little scared, because there have been 6 Sagevivor seasons. 5 of them just say fire making. There has been 1 vote, a 2-1-1. It's hard to believe that 5 fucking seasons out of 6 were 2-2 votes that were locked and went to fire making. There's no way. That's just not, that doesn't happen in this game that often. I don't think. I need a final vote, dude. I just need it to be a vote. I don't need it to be a whole, send each other into fire making type of thing, man. Because then I got to win another challenge against Iron. And I don't like that, man. I told Love, bro. I said, we got to get this dude out of here. She didn't listen. She let her heart get in the way, man. She let her heart get in the way, and that's why she's going to get 3rd place. Love, when you watch this, I'm very sorry that I said that, but... it's just the nature of the game. It is what it is. I love you. You're still incredible at this game. You are an incredible human being. But I just don't think you have the cunning to lie to people in a game where it's necessary to lie to people. You've proven to me that you don't. I love you, and it's excellent that you have that quality in the real world, but in this game, it will always be a hindrance to you. God, dude, that was deep, dude. God, dude. God dang, dude. Oh! I think I might go to a burger restaurant.
So this isn't part of my final tribal council or whatever. This is just me thinking and wanting to share. This has been like one of the best experiences that I've had. This will hold me over. I feel like this is my peak of my org experience, and so I feel like maybe it's all downhill from here. The game, the way that it was done, all of the tribe swaps, like the level of coordination that you guys had in production, everything was just really, really well done. So I've been really impressed, and I know I've mentioned that before, but I just want to say it again. I really have been impressed with how the org is run. Just feedback for how to take it from good to great. I would have liked to be able to see more of what happens in the end game in the YouTube channel, and I only had the one thing to go off of, but that's okay, because it turned out I didn't need it. I also didn't need all that time of pouring back through my notes and trying to reorganize everything, because I was really worried about Final Tribal Council being like a bunch of questions about stuff that happened in the game. So that was a waste of time. But I guess it did kind of help prepare me for writing my final tribal stuff, so that's good. I'm really grateful for the experience. I'm grateful for you guys giving me a shot and casting me. It still doesn't feel real that this whole thing has even happened, because like I genuinely thought that, like, after the org that I played in with Angel and JoJo, Angel was taking a break from orgs because his husband was getting jealous of the time he was putting into it. JoJo had said he wasn't going to do another org for a while because he was going to focus on his music. Like, those were the last two people that I expected to see. But I'm so thankful that I did, because going through this whole experience just built those friendships even more, and I gained some more friendships out of it. Like, you guys put together an amazing cast. So I don't know, I guess I'm just feeling grateful and want to talk about it. So yeah, also I'm a super chatty, and the thing said no DMs, so like I don't know what to do with myself now that I'm not allowed to send messages. I guess I'll go pick up my son and wait for questions. I'm excited to get into the questions part. Like, I don't know if people will actually like listen to all of Angel's speech or read through all of mine, but the questions part is going to be really cool. I'm really curious to see where their heads are at in the jury. And that video got cut off, so you get a part 2. Is it weird that this is longer than my final tribal speech? I don't even know why I'm continuing it, because I don't know what else I want to say. I just can't believe that it happened. I can't believe I won fire making. This has been so much fun. And I want to like do it again and again and again. But there's no guarantee that I'll ever have a game that I've loved as much as I've loved this one. And that makes me a little bit sad. So that's where my head is at. Thank you.
So there you have it. Our final 3 consists of JoJo, Angel, and Love. And so we will be heading over into the Discord right now. If you didn't check out their final tribal speeches and all that stuff is still in the Discord. I do recommend that you go there and look at it. It wouldn't do it justice here to post it here, because they put a lot of effort into their speeches. They have written speeches, some of them have videos. It's kind of a mix of everything, with all the questions kind of actively happening in those channels. So if you haven't read those, I please recommend that you do, because it's good shit in there. Good shit in there. Anyways, we're gonna head over there now, reveal our winner. So if you haven't joined the Discord, make sure you join the Discord, and we're hopping over there in 3, 2, 1.